my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Monday, man. Welcome to Music Monday. Y'all see the kid is up here by himself, which seems like the program is kind of messing up, but I'm just gonna make sure that I'm live and make sure everything that's good is on my end real quick. So I'm going to just actually mute because things is actually kind of acting kind of weird right now, but we're going to keep the party rolling right here. So everything is looking good on my end. So I usually have myself like up on a playback, but I'm not going to cancel the live because I actually see that it's actually working. So I'm just going to actually keep the party rolling with this. But anyway, man, the show must go on. So welcome to another Music Monday. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know this is Music Monday, where of course we talk the music talk, man, and take a break from sneakers. So pretty much sign up for that Sold Out Discord. The link is pinned at the top of the chat, and it's free to sign up. Where, of course, we continue to talk about sneakers. We have a food section, a sports section, a music section, you name it. Now, if I appear to be a little bit under the weather, it's because I am, man. Pretty much, I've been feeling it ever since Friday. The kid has just been pushing through it, man. But I am saying that I am feeling better. So, pretty much right now, tonight's topic, man. Pleasure P says he co-wrote Lollipop, but didn't receive any money from it. So we're going to be talking about that tonight, but some tells me his name isn't on the books, man, if I had to guess. And it looks like Travis Hunter has officially signed with Lil Wayne's sports agency. We're going to talk about that. An update on Jay-Z and Diddy and Dame Dash, and apparently we got a response from Memphis Bleek, man. So pretty much we're going to get the party rolling here. I'm just going to do one more check to make sure everything is good on my end. We're definitely looking like it. You guys let me know if visual's okay, if the audio's okay on you guys' end as well, because I'm going to be honest, I had to check my own YouTube to make sure that I'm actually good, man. So, and if the kid look like he's under the weather, it's because I am. So y'all bear with the kid. I'm only gonna be on this joint for an hour. So y'all definitely smash that like button as y'all come in and out, man. And we're gonna get the party started. We're gonna start off with the Pleasure P situation. Then we're gonna roll into the Lil Wayne signing Travis Hunter to his pretty much sports agency. Then we'll roll into the Jay-Z and Diddy situation. And then we'll transition into Memphis, Bleek, and Dame Dash situation right here. So give me a second, and I'm going to share my screen real quick. Give me like 2 seconds real quick. So boom, should be sharing my screen. So you guys should be seeing it right here up on here. Again, y'all bear with me because things are looking kind of weird. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me put myself back on the main screen. I got an idea what I can do so I can make sure that everything is good. Hold on. Boom, putting myself back on the main screen real quick. And so what I'm gonna do is real quick. This is sometimes you just gotta do things. You gotta do what you gotta do real quick. So man, you gotta be able to work on the fly on these lives. That's the one thing about lives. If it goes down, if it goes wrong, it just goes wrong. You gotta roll with the punches, man. But it's all good. I think I have everything what I need to be working with. Again, y'all smash the like button and sub up. And give me like 2 seconds. I'm going to share my screen. And you guys should be good. Hold on real quick. Because I have my channel on mute. Make sure we're good real quick. Yeah, this is kind of weird for me for the time being. But it is what it is. Because normally how it's supposed to be is not actually doing it. But that's good old YouTube for you, man. It comes with the game. But anyway, everything should be looking good. I just got myself on mute. But anyway, let me share my screen. Boom, everything should be going through just according to plan real quick. And it is a slight delay on you guys' end as well. So pretty much what you're seeing and what I'm doing in real time be like a slight delay. But anyway, I got it up on the screen and look like everything is doing the way it's supposed to. Even though the program that I'm using, it's got me live, but it doesn't have the video visual up on it for me, which was weird because I thought it did. And then literally it kind of cut out, and I don't want to close out and go back on. I'm not doing all that. Anyway, so we got Pleasure P says he's owed $28 million for co-writing Lil Wayne's Lollipop, which to me, I thought it was Static Major who wrote that joint, right? Okay, or maybe I was tripping, but to me, I thought he was one. And in fact, every time Wayne, and I think Static Major is no longer here. Don't quote me on that because I don't want to rush nobody to the grave or anything like that. But I think he's passed away, but don't quote me on that. But Wayne is, every time he performs that song, he always says shout out to Static Major before he plays that song. Now, if you guys are like me, I grew up on that song Lollipop. It was a major, major hit back then. Definitely you couldn't go nowhere without hitting it, man, and hearing it. And to me, when I first heard it, I really didn't like it. But it got played so much to the point you couldn't help but know the words. It's kind of one of those songs, in my opinion, I feel like it got forced down our like throats, pause. Like to the point where everywhere you go was in rotation, man. So, I mean, maybe it was just me hating back then. And I don't really listen to it like that now, but I don't regret it though. So, I mean, it is what it is. But it says, former Pretty Ricky singer previously claimed he wrote the 2000 hit for his own album with Static Major. So this is pretty much Pleasure P. Now, if you guys don't remember the group Pretty Ricky, man, this is who Pleasure P was a part of. Now, I don't remember all the members. Actually, I probably could if I really think about it, because I know there's Pleasure P. And then think about it, Pleasure P had left the group of Pretty Ricky at one point. So that was very interesting. Then he came back. But he was the lead singer, and then they had it was a lot of people on there. It was 3 other people in that group, and all of them had their own different styles in that group. And I like Pretty Ricky. When they dropped their album, what was it, Blue Stars? They did a great job, man. They I think it was a classic album. Matter of fact, I want to look up not only the album, because I want to give him credit where credit is due, but I also want to look up the other members as well real quick, man. So let me put myself back on the main screen real quick. And then I also want to just look up Pretty Ricky real quick. Give me like 2 seconds, Pretty Ricky. Hopefully it can show me all the members real quick, because that's what I want to get on there, because I know it was Blue Stars was that album. But yeah, there we go. I think we got all the members right here. There we go. Let me share my screen on this one real quick. Boom. Should be sharing the screen right here. You guys should be seeing it. So pretty much it was Spectacular right here. And then Pleasure P, he was the lead singer. Then you got Diamond Blue Smith. I remember him. Slickum, which I remember he was the one with the dreads. So I think it was these original 4 members, to be honest, that I think of off the top of my head. And then some members got changed interjectably, so to speak. But that album Blue Stars, and I think what it says looked like it came out in 2005. That joint was awesome. The one they did after that, the late night special that came out in 2007, it was okay, but you can tell it wasn't Pleasure P. And then Pleasure P went on his own after that and did his own stuff, which he then had like a major like hits as well. Cause he's had some classic songs that I feel like if he would have just stuck with it, he would have been a whole lot bigger than what he was. But my thing is this: if he feels like he's owed this much money, when did this song come out? It said in 2008. How many years is that, dog? From now, he's just now speaking up. Let's do some quick math real quick. So if we're gonna go off 2008, right now, so we're in 2020. Actually, we're coming in 2025, but I'm gonna be nice because it's still 2024 when he came out with this joint, when he's just now saying something. So 16 years later, he's got a problem with this, right? Why not say nothing back then? And you never know nobody's side of the story of why they probably don't say anything. So I'm not gonna sit up here and say like, okay, well maybe he just is fabricating this. I don't doubt that he probably did write something or help write this, but at the same time, you got to know when to speak up. But then again, if with the record label, what I'm slowly learning is not everybody owns their stuff outright, and it's a lot of stuff is signed to other people's stuff. We've seen this happen all the way from people as such as much as like Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? So none of this really surprises me to hear this. It's just kind of weird to hear this, and Wayne seems like, as a person who's been through it, he would not be the person to probably get at about this, because maybe he didn't even know, because he's also went through the, record label situation where he felt like he didn't get handled right in his deals and everything like that. So, I mean, this stuff goes across that. So some telling me Wayne may have not even known either. He may have thought it was just Static Major. But let me read through this article real quick. It says, Pleasure P says he wants what he's owned after claiming to co-write on Lil Wayne's Lollipop. Says during a recent Instagram live, the 40-year-old former Pretty Ricky member claimed he had a hand in Wayne's 2008 hit alongside the late Static Major. He says, I wrote that, said Pleasure P, before naming other co-writers such as Rex Zemar, Mac Main, and Jim Johnson. Okay, he says, I need my effing plaque for the song, bro. Y'all can do something about this ish, but nobody care about me no more. Bro, my thing is this. Not that people don't care, but why you want to come at this like 16 years later, dog? You know what I'm saying? You've been holding it in all this time, or maybe what he's been saying it for years and it's just finally made it to social media. Because back then, think about this, in 2008, social media wasn't on the level of what it is now, man. And y'all know me, I'm one of those people that's kind of like not a big social media person. He says he continued, Rex Zamar got more publishing and he got his name on his record, bro. And I can't get my just due. Before my first album came out, I wrote the song with Static. This is his claims now. Again, this whole live is alleged and opinionated based. So we don't know if any of this is true or not, but this is what he's saying. And he said he wrote with Static. Says Pleasure P born Marcus Ramon Cooper added, my son just got out of jail. Like, I ain't got time for this ish no more. I'm 40 now. Just give me what I deserve, bro. So, I mean, that's what he wants, his credit. He says he then went into a massive numbers generated the hit song. I'm part of the biggest record. So pretty much he says, I'm part of the biggest record, 1.3 million in the first week, he added. And I just been able to celebrate that. He says, I wanted my money. Now what? $28 million? I ain't get it. So he feels he's owed $28 million. Now, this is my biggest thing is I'm curious where he's getting the math to get that $28 million. Maybe the whole song itself did $28 million, but if you got all these people written on it, you got to divide this. Plus, you got to keep in mind, record label going to eat regardless. So, I mean, you guys may have got in there and did that, but the record label, they take a nice big chunk of change. We know that. You know what I mean? Where we at real quick? It says, in 2023, Pleasure P talked about co-writing Lollipop on, hold on real quick. My bad. I hate when I get the stuff coming in while I'm on live, man, just randomly. But it says, in 2023, Pleasure P talked about co-writing Lollipop on the Baller Alert show with Static Major for his own album. It says, me and Static wrote it together. It came from, one of them nights at the club, messing around in the studio and stuff like that. And then we recorded it, but I just didn't feel it. I just didn't feel it fit, he said, around 20-minute mark here. Okay. So he said that and I'm not gonna play the interview, but it was on the Baller Alert. So he says originally it was their song, but he wasn't feeling it. So I mean that happens all the time where people make songs or write songs, and then case in point, Neo has written a lot of songs for Beyonce, Rihanna. I think to the best of my knowledge, Neo wrote Umbrella for Rihanna. And I've heard Neo singing Umbrella. But I will say that I like it better coming from Rihanna. Do we really want to hear Neo singing Umbrella, bruh? Let's just keep it 100. He already gets a bad rep, and I'm going to leave it right there. I'm not even going to go all the way in, but he already gets a bad rep for what have you of all the things he gets accused of that may or may not even be true. So we're going to keep on going here. It says, he also claimed that the elements of the songwriting remained on the final version of the track. Says Lollipop, which served as a lead single for the Carter 3, earned Weezy his first #1 single on the Hot 100 track, according to Billboard. The song would stay at the top of the chart for 5 non-consecutive weeks. So, and this is right here, that's the video. I'm not going to play it because we already know how pretty much YouTube is. They will shut this live down in a heartbeat, bro. But anybody knows about this this Lollipop song, man. Says, where we at real quick? It says, in 2022, Lollipop was certified diamond by the Record Industry Associated of America, which is the RIAA, and recognition of 10 million singles sold in the U.S. So this is a diamond record. So Lil Wayne has a diamond record, man. So again, how the song got here is beyond me. I'm not mad at it, but at the same time, I was never that crazy about it to begin with. But Pleasure P says he wants what's owed to him. But my thing is this, do you feel like he's about to get it during this time? I mean, it's been 16 years. You guys let me know. Says Pleasure P is determined to get credit and money for what says. This is my thing too. If he's determined, my thing is this, real G's move in silence, dog. Get you a lawyer, which is expensive. I know that, right? Anybody who's been through the legal system, trust me, I know. But I was about to say, you got to go fight this legally, and you got to move behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? But you got to know who to properly sue. Who to say Lil Wayne even owns the song. You know what I'm saying? And you got to prove that you actually helped write the shit. You got video of you and Static Major in there writing the song and singing and messing around? If so, you need to bring that type of stuff to court. But even still, you got to have some stuff in black and white and writing and signed and everything too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that go into play when you talk about this record label stuff, man. And it can be, I've heard plenty of artists say that it's like one of the most sleaziest places that you could probably work for. You know what I'm saying? Everyone that I've seen that say you definitely want to try to get yours and get the hell out of there. So that's why we don't see a lot of people kind of move how they want to move in the music industry. Some people say it's one of the most dangerous jobs, to have in this country is to be like a music artist / rapper, which, I can debate that. But says, let's see, recently the former Pretty Ricky member went on Instagram Live, claimed that he wrote the track with late Static Major. So yeah, Static Major, I believe, is no longer here. And that he's owned a share of 28 million. So he wants a share of the 28 million he says the song has earned over the years. Again, why wait till now is my question. He says he wrote that along with Mac Main. I need my effing plaque for this. Do you just want the plaque or do you want the money? I mean, because who's to say that? But to be fair, right? That whole Pretty Ricky group, they all got done pretty dirty by the music industry from the outside looking in. Like from what I got from it, all those guys kind of got the short end of the stick of the deal. And they just was like literally. I mean, I never forget their one song, Grinding. super duper dope song, dog. I actually really, really like that song, Grinding. And matter of fact, I can go down the whole Pretty Ricky like album, which I'm going to go to real quick. If you guys haven't heard any of that stuff, just go listen to Blue Stars. To be honest, if you just press play on that joint, especially if you with your boo, however you get down, that joint, we shouldn't have been listening to that as kids, but we were, and I don't regret it. It says Rex got my publishing, and he got his name on the record, and I can't get my just due before the first album came out. I wrote the song with Static. Then my thing is this: don't come at Lil Wayne, and I'm not saying he is, but go at Rex. You know what I'm saying? Whoever Rex is, which is, yeah, you got to go at Rex. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing, because if he's the one that got your stuff, he said, I mean, sounds like he was just kind of like venting. You know what I'm saying? He says, I'm part of Wayne's biggest record, 1.3 million the first week, and I have been able to celebrate that. You should have said something a minute ago. He says he took a shot at Zaymar, who works at CMG and manages Glorilla. Says, this is my old effing manager who's standing behind Glorilla on the red carpets because he wants to be seen, P said. Okay. So, cool. He's definitely just laughing out. But, I mean, these other artists, they kind of just rolling with the punches as well, man. It says, this is not the first time Pleasure P has claimed he has been a writer on Lollipop. Back in 2023, he appeared on the Baller Alert show with a similar story. These certain elements of the song I wrote still is there, he said, at this time, but Wayne obviously did what he needed to do. So I'm telling you, Wayne had nothing to do. The song was probably brought to him, and he just rapped over it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the hook and stuff like that, I would assume that's what they, as far as the hook and the flow, I'm assuming that's what they talk about, because to the best of my knowledge, I was always told that Lil Wayne didn't write. So I assume like the bars and stuff that he rapped on the song, that he rapped on his own. But then again, Lollipop wasn't really like it's considered as rapping hip hop, but he was like more like singing, if you ask me. It says, back in 2008, the song producer Jim Johnson spoke to Hip Hop DX about the track and did mention Pleasure P, though he didn't say the singer had a hand in writing the track. He says, I originally did the track for Danity Kane. Okay, there we go right there. More information. He says, I originally did the track for Danity Kane, which this was a group that was with Diddy, by the way. Danity Kane. And then, this is one of Diddy's groups. Ironically, we're going to be talking about him in just a few minutes. Danity Kane, Johnson said, I then played it for Pleasure P, formerly a Pretty Ricky, while he was working with Static Major, RP in Miami. Okay, so yeah, RP to Static Major for sure. Static jumped on it straight away and heard it for a track by Pleasure P featuring Lil Wayne, and Pleasure thought it should be for Lil Wayne. So Static met with Wayne about some other business and played Lollipop for him, and he loved it. So that's how it came about. So this is my thing. Sounds like you kind of cutted your own self out of the deal. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, to be honest, if he played the track for Pleasure P and he told you, like, if Static told you, like, it should be Pleasure P featuring Lil Wayne, and Pleasure thought it should be all for Lil Wayne, like, dog, you kind of cut yourself out of the deal kind of a little bit. Not saying you did it on purpose, but seems like you got the short end of the stick on that. I mean, who's to blame? That's definitely not pointing at Wayne. You kind of and it's another thing too. And I'm not taking sides here. I have no dog in this fight, but you don't want to talk yourself out of certain deals. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to go with the flow, dog. You know what I'm saying? I get what he was trying to do, because maybe it is better with Wayne and stuff like that, but you still got to make sure your name is attached so you can get your credits too. I mean, clearly Neo has made sure he stayed on top of that, because think about it. He doesn't drop that much music, but he's still living comfortably because all the stuff he's got publishing too that he's probably helped written. It says, meanwhile, Wayne recently revealed that he's spoken to Kendrick Lamar following the drummers around the next year's Super Bowl earlier this year. Not going to really go too much into that because that's all about the Kendrick stuff. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to leave it right there because we're pretty much done with that. So sounds like that Pleasure P kind of cut himself out of the deal on his own right there. But let's transition on, man. We're gonna keep the party moving. I'm gonna be on the joint for like another 30 minutes or so. Actually, time really goes by when you're having fun. But in other news, featuring Lil Wayne again. Lil Wayne reportedly wins bidding war to bring Travis Hunter to Young Money Sports Agency. I did see somebody post this in the Discord. I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea. I don't know how well Lil Wayne's Young Money Sports Agency is doing, who all they have over there. Matter of fact, let me see if I can just do a quick search to see if we can find out who all they got over there real quick. I'm gonna put myself back on the main screen. I'm just very curious, like, do they have other athletes, which I'm sure they have to. I'm just very curious who the hell they have over there. Lil Wayne Sports Agency, let's see, 40 years. Because I know he's like that guy, but I'm just curious. I want to see who's all signed, if there's a way to see who's all signed to it. Let me see real quick. I'm just doing a quick Google search, something I probably should have did before the live, but that's the point of live. Roster, there we go. See if we can get the roster. Actually, they have a website. Cool. Let's see what we got going on there. Success, loyalty, family. Let's see where we at. The players, the commitment, news and updates, player signings. Let's see where we at real quick. Just looking. Let's see, signings. Let's see. Okay, cool. They got NCAA, they got NFL, and they got NBA. Let's see what they got for the NFL. Can we click on any of these? Nope, not even clickable. Let's see, because I want to see if we can get some names, baby. Come on, man. Nothing on these websites. No real helpful information. Let's see, player signings. Click signings. It just kind of takes you down, so he don't really have anybody on here. I'm not saying they don't have it, right? Call with CEO. Wow, $200. Press. Let's see. They don't really have who they have on here. But I was just trying to see if we can get an exact name. They got success stories. But the website doesn't seem to be fully active. Let's see. Can we go to an Instagram? Here we go right here. Something, man. So obviously he's got somebody on here. And I'll just show you guys what I'm looking at. I'll share the screen real quick, just so you guys don't feel like I just clicked on their Instagram real quick. So these are what we see right here. I don't know if they have, if he gets Travis Hunter, that'll be one of the biggest, probably people to the team. But this is his Instagram. And the website here, I'll show you guys what I was just looking at. News and updates. If you click on it, player signings. If you click on signings, it just takes you right here. And it does nothing. And I'm not saying he doesn't have people signed, but I'm very curious what type of deals they get on over there. So, and can Wayne really take it out of music? You know what I'm saying? Let's see, what do they have in the About section? Here we go. It says, finding inspiration in every turn. Established in 2017 through the strategic union of the APAA Sports and Young Money Sports. Young Money APAA Sports represents a dynamic legacy of excellence under the leadership of Adi von Guntart. Oh, okay. So Wayne's a part of this, but it's not just him calling the shots, is what I'm getting from this. Says APAA Sports specialize in NBA, NFL representation and marketing, while Young Money Sports, founded by Lil Wayne, brought a visionary approach to athlete and management. Together they form Young Money APAA Sports, a powerhouse agency redefining sports representation. So it says they specialize in NFL and NBA, but it looks like they're wanting to get more. So these are some of the people they have up on here. They got their story. But again, haven't seen any major. So this is the co-founder right here, Adi von Gotthard. Hopefully I'm saying his name correctly. So he's a co-founder. The president of basketball operations is David Cajon. Hopefully I'm saying his name correctly. Ray Hajur. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. He's an NFL certified agent. So he's got a certified team on here. Noah Rochfeld. Or hopefully I'm saying that correctly, MVP of NIH and Business Development. Let's see, Peter von Gotthard, and this is probably his son or something, co-owner. So very interesting. So they got it, if you think about it, it's got young like Lil Wayne's name attached to it, but you see like all the people that's working for it. You don't even really see Lil Wayne's face on this joint anymore after this. NFL agent Don Williams, Elijah Muhammad Jr., NFL agent. Let's see, Rodney Change. Let's see, NFL PA certified agent. So they got one hell of a team over here. This is my first time really looking fully into this, but looks like, and I'm gonna go back to the main article right here. Where we at real quick. Lil Wayne reportedly wins bidding war to bring Travis Hunter to Young Money Sports. So this is going to be very interesting to see how this goes. Now, Travis Hunter's been getting a lot of flack lately because of his girlfriend. And I'm not going to go there tonight with that. At the end of the day, and I was talking to my dad about this. If that man's happy, he's happy. You know what I'm saying? You can't pick him for him. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can't pick who he wants to be with. If he's happy, he's happy. You know what I'm saying? He knows what he got himself into. And if he don't know, he gonna find out the hard way. Not everybody can't care for you like that. He know that. And I'll just leave it right there. I wish nothing more but success to him. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep it real about it. Where we at real quick? It says Lil Wayne has reportedly secured a signing of a highly talented NFL prospect, Travis Hunter, to the Young Money Sports Agency. Hunter, who's uniquely plays both offense and defense, is expected to be one of the highest picks in next year's NFL draft, regardless of what position he ends up playing. This is true. This dude is very versatile. Now, I've said this as well about him. You're not going to be able to play. He ain't going to be able to play both sides of the field in the NFL. And he may prove us wrong. I'm going to say this. He going to start out doing that, and they going to rock him up one good time, and he going to pick a side. I'm calling it now. But if he can't do it, I'll backtrack my words, and I wish more power to him, for real. Let me see what we got in the building coming in on the chat. It says, Polo, what we got? We got Long Beach Joe Jess in the building. Says, salutes and respect to Polo in the chat. Happy holidays to everyone. What up, Long Beach? What up, what up, what up? Yeah, man, we just killing, man. Also, speaking of which, I haven't decided if I'm going to go live on Wednesday or not, but I'll handle that when I get there, man. But let me get back to this article real quick. Let's see. It says, according to the front office sports, Young Money APAA Sports have won the race to represent Hunter, who recently won the Heisman Trophy for the best player in college football. Long Beach says, I don't think he'll play both sides of the ball in NFL. Everybody's saying that. My dad said that. Anybody who's just kind of watched sports a little bit said that. Like, NFL's a different ball game. You know, he can do that in college. And let me put it this way. Even if he starts out doing that, because he's still young and in his prime, you'll see what happens as he gets older, too. And to be honest, usually what happens in the NFL, and I don't want to downplay him at all or anything, but those guys, like, he's going to come in as something new, something fresh to the NFL, right? We know that. And what's going to happen is, first year, he's going to be looking like what we expect. I guarantee you, by the third year in his NFL career, he gonna be playing one specific side of the field. 3 years. Every player I seen that come in as something new, it just take the other teams that, okay, they gonna run he gonna show out the first year. Second year, they gonna have his number. Third year, he gonna be done settled down. Think about this too in the NFL. No disrespect. What's the average like career span in the NFL? If I'm not mistaken, it's people that doing that mug and don't be in there for like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And I can Google that too. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more power to him though. I would like to. He gonna try it, and whatever team he goes to, they gonna let him try it. But you can't. Not no one player can beat the whole team. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you slice it and dice it. And we can take that to any sport. When LeBron first came in the league, his first 5 years, he was doing his job. He was getting them to the playoffs, but he could never finish because when he got to the teams who had worked just as hard to get there like he did, they did it with at least 2 other players. They usually what they call the big 3. LeBron couldn't shut that down. You know what I'm saying? He needed another person at least. So hopefully he gets to a team that, you know, probably he's going to get to a team that needs him, but they're going to need something else on there too. Just how I look at it. Where we at real quick, it says, according to the front office sports, Young Money APA Sports have won the race. We read that. Let's see. It is believed that Wayne's bargaining sports agency bet out more established power players such as CAA, let's see, the WME, and Rich Paul's Clutch Sports Group. So, I mean, so obviously you put the bag up for him. And I know that Wayne was there for his for his Heisman Trophy actual award ceremony. So it was kind of doesn't surprise me at all if you ask me. It doesn't surprise me at all. Where we at real quick, says neither Hunter nor Young Money have yet to comment on the report, but there has been speculation that the two parties would be working together in some capacity after the Colorado Buffalo star shouted out Lil Wayne during his Heisman Trophy acceptance speech. Turning to the rap legend who was in the audience, he said, "Wayne, you don't know how much you came into my life, man. My fiance loves you. I don't know none of your songs until she let me know because I don't listen to music." Very interesting. My thing is this: Travis Hunter is that kid that they here, you do nothing but study this football. You just play football. That's it. I mean, because all the other stuff outside of the field, man, it's interesting. That's what I'm going to leave it at. It says, she told me you got to listen to this. If you don't listen to this music, listen to Wayne. And from that day on, that's all I listen to. Pre-game music. Those are the songs I listen to. When I get into that Dodge Ram TRX and I blast my music, I'm listening to Wayne. Hunter then did his best Wayne impression rapping lyrics for his 2011 hit 6 Foot, 7 Foot before adding, "That's my song." Oh, wow. That's definitely a classic song. To me, man, to be honest, I am a Wayne fan, but I'm not a diehard Wayne music fan. I respect him and give credit where credit is due, but I don't honestly, I have to be in the mood to listen to Wayne, just to be real about it. Wayne later returned to the love on X, formerly known as Twitter, writing, "Congratulations to my brother Travis effing Hunter, Heisman Trophy winner. Great speech, King, and Mom's speech was just as amazing. She needs to be on TV somewhere." Says, "Congrats to Ashton, Cam, Dylan, and all the other families. Honored to be among the greatness. Love you, Unc. Perfect timing. Go Buffs." Okay, so that's Wayne. Says Young Money Sports currently represents talents across a number of sports, including NFL and NBA, plus soccer and an array of college athletes. However, it's reported last year that the agency lost their star client, Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts. I didn't know they had Jalen Hurts. Interesting. I did not know that. So they had Jalen Hurts on Young Money. I did not even know that. Very, very interesting. So very interesting. So that's unique because Jalen Hurts was actually on Young Money's agency for the. Wow, did not know that. Over Lil Wayne's political views on his support in the incumbent President Donald Trump. Oh wow, so interesting. So I didn't know that Jalen Hurts was signed to the Young Money agency. So we'll see how this comes about. It's gonna be very interesting, of course. And then I think let's go ahead and transition to this Jay-Z situation. More news has come out about this real quick. And I just want to go out there, kind of get through this one real quick. I will close this out. Yeah, some of my stuff, it kind of went down, but we're back in action. So it says, the woman claiming Jay-Z and Diddy arred her, we got to speak like that for YouTube, has been granted immunity by the judge. And this just kind of came out a few days ago, December 27th, to the best of my knowledge. So this came out after Christmas. Because the judge has ruled that Alabama woman who has accused Jay-Z and Diddy of arring her at 13 years old can remain anonymous for now in her lawsuit against the music moguls. I feel like that's completely unfair, but I mean, the judge has his reasoning, I'm sure. It says, the Associated Press reports that the woman, Jane Doe, in the lawsuit might have to reveal her identity eventually so that the defense lawyers can prepare for trial. Hove and Diddy legal teams have tried to uncover her identity since she filed a complaint. On Thursday, Judge Alyssa Torres also denounced Jay's lawyer in her decision. Says Carter's lawyer, relentless filing of combative motions containing inflammatory language and a humane attacks is inappropriate, a waste of judicial resources, and a tactic unlikely to benefit his client, Torres wrote. The court will not fast track the judicial process merely because counsel demands it. Wow. See, this is the thing. Sometimes you got to know when some of this stuff is BS. And like the lady that if this is the same lady we seen that do the interview, dog, I'm not saying it's not true, but it's just very suspect. Says, Doe, so it's pretty much saying like Jane Doe. If it's a female, it's usually Jane Doe if they're going to remain anonymous. And if it's a guy, it's like John Doe, right? Anyway, first filed a lawsuit in October which claimed that Diddy and the anonymous celebrity arred her in the 2000 MTV Video Awards after party. In December, she amended the lawsuit, naming Jay-Z as the second celebrity, alleging that she was drugged at the party and then assaulted by both men. Let's see, Jay-Z denied the allegations, calling them hideous. So like, and it says his attorney Alex Sparrow also pointed out multiple inconsistencies in her story, which she later acknowledged in an interview. Sparrow tried to use that inconsistencies to get the case dismissed. I mean, he had a valid point here. In the judge's decision, she slammed Sparrow for accusing the victim's lawyer, Tony Bugsby, of extorting Jay-Z. Since Carter's attorneys first appeared in the case 17 days ago, he has submitted a litany of letters and motions attempting to unpunish the characters of a plaintiff's lawyer, many of them on the purported urgency of the case, Torres wrote. Although Carter's attorney, a sales plaintiff's lawyer, has a chronic inability followed by the rules, Carter's counsel has failed to abide by the court's clear rules of the decision, said. Bugsby is represented by 120 accusers of Combs, who remains incarcerated as he awaits his trial. He has pled not guilty to 3 federal charges: racketeering, ST by force, and transportation of engaged prostitution. So, yeah, he's got a long uphill battle. I don't think he's really worried about these civil suits right now. He's probably more worried about these criminal charges, man. It says Busby committed to Sparrow's efforts, telling CNN that the coordinated and desperate efforts to attack me has canceled for alleged victims and falling flat. Very interesting. So that's the latest on that one. Then I think this one right here. Diddy accused of forcing an employee to stash drugs in hotels rooms. So this is a little latest on Diddy as well. Want to make sure I touch on this. And then for the last 10 minutes or so, we're going to be talking about Dame Dash. You know, he's been doing a interview lately. So, and to be honest, it's been very, very interesting because this is the most, I ain't gonna say outspoken, but this is the most he seems like he's been more chill where we get more information out of him. But says Diddy accused of forcing an employee to stash drugs in a hotel room. Says Diddy is facing yet another lawsuit, this time from a former employee who claimed that he and Battled Mogul ordered him to fill hotel rooms with drugs and toys. I don't know, man. It just doesn't seem, I don't know, man. Some of this stuff just seems a little too far-fetched. And my thing is, why did they let it go on for so long? You know, maybe he was just that big of an artist. You know, I don't know. It says, where we at real quick. In the filing as seen by TMZ, a man by the name of Philip Pines is suing Diddy for ex-battery, ex-harassment, and ex-trafficking. And I'm saying all this for YouTube purposes that way. During his time employed by the Bad Boy Records founder as an assistant between 2019 and 2021. According to the suit, Pines' duty included setting up hotel rooms and clearing them afterwards for events properly titled Wild Kings Nights. Interesting. Pines claims that he would stock Diddy's hotel's room with items such as alcohol, honey packs for male libido, baby oil, Astroglide, X machines, as well as illegal drugs. Interesting. He alleges that the party would sometimes go on for days and that after they were finished, he would have to clean up bodily fluids, drug residue, condoms, and blood. That doesn't sound like a good time if there's like bleeding. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like I've been, active with females and stuff. Like, if there's blood, I don't get that's a turn off to me. Yeah, Pine says that the hotel cleaners were tipped journalists so that their chaos wasn't reported. Pines further alleges that Diddy forced him to have sex with a woman while the rapper and producer watched. Wow. So my thing is this: so you continue to do it, even though they like. Why you just say no? Pines also claimed that he witnessed Diddy assault a man, but was threatened by his former chief of staff, Christina Corhan, to not mention the incident. Interesting. Diddy and his legal team vehemently deny the allegations. None of this matter have many lawsuits are filed. It won't change the fact that Mr. Combs has never assaulted or trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. We live in a world where anyone can file a lawsuit for any reason. Fortunately, a fair and impartial judicial process exits to find the truth. Mr. Combs is confident he will prevail in court. I'm sure this is costing him an arm and a leg, bro. Diddy has been subject of tens of lawsuits over the past year, ever since he was first accused by his ex-girlfriend Cassie of assault and trafficking. As well as a numerous of civil lawsuits, Diddy was arrested in September on charges of racketeering and trafficking. Says he currently remains behind bars at Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center after being refused bail on a multitude of occasions. So that's the latest on pretty much Jay-Z and Diddy. At least Jay-Z's getting to fight his case from. At least Jay-Z's getting a chance to fight his case from behind bars. Diddy has to fight this stuff while he's behind bars, and that's really easier said than done. So let's transition to this Dame Dash thing, and we'll close up out of here for like the last 5 minutes. Because y'all have been seeing this interview with Dame Dash that's been going on with the Art of Dialogue. I think he does some great interviews. I know a lot of people like to compare him to Blad, but I don't know, man. I'm not going to speak on either one of them, but it says Memphis Bleek fires back at Dame Dash over Jay-Z ghostwriting claim. He's wilding is what pretty much Memphis Bleek says. So according to Memphis Bleek, him and Jay-Z are super close. And I think I've said this before, but this is an article from December 30th, which is basically today. It says Memphis Bleek has hit back at Dame Dash after the Rockefeller Records co-founder claimed that Jay-Z was responsible for writing his raps. Speaking to Art of Dialogue, Dash criticized Bleek's work ethic and alleged that Hove had to step up and pen some tracks for him. I mean, everybody always helps each other in the studio if you're trying to get your artist to pop. People like Ice Cube helped write with NWA, a lot of that stuff, man. I mean, I always thought that just come with the game. Says, I don't think Bleek wanted to take over Rockefeller. I don't think he had the ability to, he said. Jay was writing a lot of his rhymes, so if Jay retired, that meant he was out of business as well. He asked Bleek about it. I can understand Bleek's loyalty to Jay because he had Jay as a ghostwriter. It says, the Harlem Breed mogul later said, I probably shouldn't have said that, but he's been talking about me lately. I didn't think it was a secret. I thought everybody knew. Nah, not everybody knew that. It says, turning his attention to Bleek's work ethic, Dame claimed, I've always had to push Bleek to put an album out. I personally think I wanted more for Bleek than Bleek wanted for himself. I would argue with him about do your own show. Stop depending on this dude to do everything for you. You gotta do it on your own. So, I mean, I will say this. Say what y'all want to say about Dame. I mean, the guy, you don't make as much money, and I'm not saying he hasn't lost it all, but you don't make the type of money he makes by accident. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna touch $1 million. You know what I'm saying? He's touched several. You know what I'm saying? He's obviously made some bad decisions, but he's obviously made some good decisions too. Says Bleek caught wind of Dash comments and fired back on X, formerly known as Twitter, writing, he's wilding right now, bro, crying face emojis. Addresses his former label boss. Ghostwriting claim the Brooklyn rapper said, I wish maybe I would still be lit. Fire emoji. Let's see. So that's what he said. He says he had it, and people said I was whacked. thinking face emoji. So if Jay wrote for me, he whacked too, crying face. Bleek also promised to address the topic in more detail on his upcoming podcast, saying this type of controversial Dame's sparking is the reason Rock Solid Pod gotta drop. 2025, we talking about it, all this ish. So this is what he said on Twitter. So again, man, get up on social media, man, and put it on a real platform. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much just say, hey, yo, Memphis Bleek, what's up with your man saying Jay wrote for you, bro? He wilding right now. So he responded. So he's entertaining the Twitters and tweets. And my thing is this, dog. I mean, I'm not saying I don't believe Dame, but I mean, I don't know. You're not really sounding too convincing. Not saying it's not true. Looks like we got Slayer in the building. Says, what's up? What up, Slayer? Jay-Z himself has yet to comment on it. Jay-Z's not going to comment. We know that. Dame Dash has spoken at length about the relationship with Memphis Bleek, previously claiming that he had helped save his former signee after he was locked into a bad contract. Interesting. Because people close to Bleek were taking his publishing, he said, on his American New Network. When he was signing his record deal, someone had he was signed to a production deal, and I'm not going to say nobody's name. I'll let them deal with that. He talks about it. All his publishing was getting taken. He continued, they were getting a piece of his royalty. He was getting robbed. So I went and got him a lawyer. I went and got him a real accountant, and it really caused a lot of friction internally. He was from Brooklyn, and Brooklyn N-words was robbing him, and I saved him from that. Yeah, I saved him from that, and he acknowledged it. So, sounds like all these guys really just need to get in the room, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear all the little jibber jabbers and stuff like that, man. Seems like all you guys need to get in the room and just squash it, whatever it is. I do find it funny/weird how Jay-Z left Rockefeller. Slayer says, those Future dunks definitely were my number one shoe of the year. Okay. I feel you. But yeah, let me put myself back on the main screen, man. Get ready to wrap this thing up here for the night anyway. I've been on this joint for almost an hour. But really just sounds like these guys need to get into a room. Dame Dash and this Rockefeller stuff has kind of been something that's been something on the forefront, that a lot of questions that have never been really answered. Dame Dash doesn't really like to talk about it. And I'm pretty sure he's getting paid to do the interview. But it seems like Rockefeller at one point had one of the biggest squads over there. And then Jay-Z just kind of dipped out and he went to Def Jam and became president of Def Jam, you know? Just kind of a real shady kind of move, but we don't know the ins and out of why Jay-Z did what he did and then why Rockefeller kind of just went out. So Dame Dash, from the interview I seen with Art of Dialogue, said he left Rockefeller first. So I don't know. Just very unique situation, man. Because remember, they had a lot of people. They had Cam over there. They had Jim Jones. They had a lot of people. They had a lot of artists over there. So at one point, they could have been one of the biggest powerhouse record labels, man. It just sucks to see that kind of go down with your own people, man. Because, you know, it was looking all right. I thought everything was holding up, but it's kind of one of those, you just never know if the grass is greener on the other side or not. And I'm guessing not in this case, because the minute Jay-Z, I guess, got that certain deal with Def Jam, he bounced. And I guess they've always had that deal now where now Dame Dash can't even really sell his stuff like that. I mean, not at what it once was worth. And then from what we hear, that apparently it all goes back to Jay in a few years. Anyway, I don't know if any of this stuff is true or not anyway. Seem like it's forever going to be like some type of legal issue. And I just wish they would like to come to a means with it. So I don't think Biggs, because I think he's another person that's been like, it was a three-way split. Like Jay-Z, Biggs, and Dame Dash. Now, I don't think Biggs has said anything at all. So, and then Dame Dash has just had so much debt that they were forcing him to sell it because he was saying he don't have it and they won't find ways to get it. I know he just wants to be out of that whole legal situation to begin with. As a person who's been through the legal battles, dog, it's a place you don't want to be. Trust me. But yeah, I've been on this joint for a good hour, man. Let's go ahead and wrap things up here for tonight. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love. Y'all definitely smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you're new, if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional trial hauls, and y'all know this is Music Monday. Not sure if I'm going to do a sold out live on Wednesday or not. If I do, you guys will see the notification. But if not, you guys enjoy your New Year's, and I definitely will be back live again on Saturday. More content on the way as you guys are anticipated. And I appreciate everybody for coming through and being active in the chat, man. And definitely sign up for that sold out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat, and it's free to sign up. Where if you guys can't catch me in the comments, I should be over there active as well. But other than that, I'll see you guys again. If not Wednesday, I'll see you guys again on Saturday. And I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let a night know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let a night know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. up before the high. I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember.